This video will show you how to replace the rear sway bar link on a Pontiac Grand Prix. This will be located behind your rear wheel. Let's get into it. Okay friend, let's get started on our job. The first thing we have to do is safely raise and support the rear of the vehicle so the wheel's off the ground. Once you've done that, we're going to remove all 5 of our 19mm lug nuts and remove the wheel. Now on my application for my sway bar link, along the back side of this bracket where the sway bar link comes through, the sway bar link actually has an area that I can grab onto with a 14mm wrench. So I'm just making my way along there. That's going to prevent the stud from spinning while I continue on with the mounting nut. Now for the mounting nut, I'm going to be using a 16mm. So that's loose enough. I can remove the mounting nut. We'll separate that sway bar link from the rear strut. Now that we have the upper portion separated, we're looking down at the lower aspect of the sway bar link. Now down in this area, you're going to find that you have different sized hardware. I'm using an 18mm for my mounting nut, and I'm still using my locking pliers to hold that stud. There's that. Remove those pliers and remove the sway bar link. There it is, friend. Use a wire brush, clean up the mounting area here. That looks good. It's not rotted or weak on the top here. Now that we finished our cleaning, it's time to install the brand new rear sway bar link. Now, if you were to look at our brand new sway bar links, you're going to find that there's an area on the stud that you can hold. You can use a 16mm wrench. With that said, let's get this in place. We'll slide our sway bar link through the sway bar, start on the mounting nut. Now at this point, as I mentioned, you would want to hold on to the stud using your 16mm wrench and tighten that mounting nut. Once you have it snug, you're torquing it to 37 foot-pounds. It's time to attach the upper portion of the sway bar link to the rear strut. We can flex the sway bar as necessary. Once you have that stud in place, continue on with your mounting nut. The torque for this will be 38 foot-pounds. All right, let's torque it down, 38 foot-pounds. Let's double check to make sure this is secured in place. Let's install our rear wheel. Once you have your wheel in place, start on all 5 of your 19mm lug nuts. We'll bottom them out. Get the wheel back on the ground and torque all of them to 100 foot-pounds. Now that I have the wheel back on the ground, I'm going to be torquing each one of my lug nuts to that 100 foot-pounds in a crisscross manner. Torqued. Okay friend, we showed you the installation of one side of the vehicle's rear sway bar links. The process for one side of the vehicle is the exact same thing as the other. Once you've completed the pair, take your vehicle for a road test and listen for any odd noises. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.